Welcome everybody to today's live stream. How you doing? My name is MrHurriicane. I hope this is working. But I'm live right now playing the nearly 15-year-old? Is it 15 years old? Maybe 14 cycles of football games. But regardless, I am live with the legendary NFL 2K5. Let me flip horizontal so you can actually see the cover here. What's up, everybody? The stream is filling up and we are here with a little retro football action. Yeah, something I grew up with is now considered retro, so I guess I feel really old. My back hurts sometimes in the morning. What's going on, everybody? Glad to see so many of you here and excited. Let me flip this horizontal again. I had to do that so you could actually read the titles, and maybe I'll keep it there until I get to the game, because when I face my screen for playing, I don't want to look off screen on the stream, you know. But what's up, everybody? This is my favorite football game ever. It's the favorite of many. And obviously, back in the day, there was always the 2K versus Madden debate, and I guess in some cases that's still kind of a debate these days. And personally, I grew up first playing Madden, and then I did play some 2K. I played NFL 2K2 and NFL 2K3, and I really loved those games. I don't know why I specifically stopped playing 2K in favor of Madden, but I think it was just like, you know, Madden was what I was more familiar with, and same with like my friends and everything. And I mean, I don't know, because 2K5 was $20. Like, I probably, you know, could have justified having 2 football games, but maybe that played a part in me not getting into 2K4 or anything. Like, you know, when money's scarce, you don't want to have 2 of a similar product necessarily. Oh yeah, we're 4x3 today, no 16x9. Now, there's a lot of you that probably never had to play, you know, 4x3 aspect ratio football, and it actually does impact the game because it makes it much harder to see your outside receivers and anything really outside the numbers. So I was noticing that earlier. I got in just to like test out some stuff. I haven't really played. I ran some plays just basically I was going through to make sure there weren't any like audio issues in the game with like music playing, because I don't want any content ID stuff when I post this as a video. So I was just making sure halftime didn't have any sounds, and I got all that taken care of. But yeah, right away I noticed like it's hard to see outside the numbers. Kane, you haven't hit regression yet? I don't know. In some ways, I wonder. Like, maybe it's like a running back at 28. In Madden, they lose like 4 points. I feel like I might have lost 4 points. I think I just forgot how to use a straw for a moment. But yeah, it's good to be here with all of you. I talked about this in the channel member live stream over the weekend. I said that I wanted to, for the next, you know, handful of weeks, I don't know how long I'll do this, but I want to come on and stream a different football game every week. And the channel members picked NFL 2K5 as this week's game, but there are many others to choose from. I have every Madden dating back to 04. I could get the older ones, but I think I have the important ones. I even picked up NFL Quarterback Club, which I had no idea was on the PlayStation. I thought this was an N64 only franchise, because that's where I remember seeing it. Arena Football, NCAA 08, and I can pick up some other games. It's just what I was able to get my hands on. Madden 05, Madden 06, because this game was more fleshed out in terms of franchise than 06 on the 360, which I also have. And then 2 excellent games. All-Pro 2K8, NFL Head Coach 09. But tonight's all about 2K5. So I haven't played a 2K franchise in a while. I don't know why there wasn't a franchise mode in 2K8. There was just that season mode. But a franchise mode in that game would have been a game changer. Kane lost 2 on his juke move and -2 awareness. That sounds about right. I also think stamina's going down. Is the NBA series over? Are you talking about the surf? I know I've taken many breaks from that. I haven't exactly decided what I want to do. Obviously, it's kind of fallen off again. I still enjoy playing, but it's hard to get around to everything, and I get excited about different ideas, and it usually pushes another series away. I don't know. I want to continue it somehow. Hey, Legion, thank you for the super chat. I don't find much time with college nowadays, but I want to send you this because I don't get to play franchise much anymore and miss it. Subs since 2010. It's a long time, Legion. Thank you very much. I appreciate the super chat. And yeah, sometimes, you know, gotta focus on some other stuff. It's all good. The content will be here. When have you decided to kill Kalispell? I haven't. Perhaps after year 13. I have played NFL Street. The problem is that I wasn't able to find any when I went to one store. I think it's easier to find some of these games in person. I can pay a premium online for a lot of them, but if I can find them in person, they're going to be much cheaper. So I'll continue to find some stores and hopefully fill out my collection with other games. Yeah, growing up sucks. Cheers to you, Legion. I appreciate it. I imagine you will just throw streaks to Moss. I mean, if all else fails. In the words of Randy Moss, if I can't get to it, nobody can get to it. So I haven't decided exactly what I want to do as far as playing tonight. So what I planned on doing was just, let's pick a game, come on here, and see what happens in terms of, you know, just having a good time. And hopefully, you know, I can learn more about these games and maybe see if there's a chance for a mini series or something like that in the future. So this is a way for me to get familiar with the games, and then those of you that are more familiar can steer me in the right direction on things that I don't know. Samuel, thank you for the super chat. To answer your question, Zach, in terms of music, I think it's a blend of a lot of different genres these days. I really can't pinpoint it because I'm very picky when it comes to music I like, and sometimes my taste really changes depending on the time of year or whatever. Hey, Marco, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. Coverage can be tough in this game. Yeah, in the classic football games, it's much tougher. And I learned that playing on Madden 04, like 2018. I couldn't complete a pass. Let me find, so what I think I'll do is I'll take a team and I'll jump into franchise mode, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So this would be the year that Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning were rookies. So what are we thinking in terms of a team for me to take here? The Browns didn't have a very good team in this year either. Could play with Jeff Garcia, William Green, Quincy Morgan. If I want a better team, just about anybody would be better. Rookie Rivers with Drew Brees at 75 overall. Doug Flutie. That's one heck of a trio. LaDainian Tomlinson. Kevin Dyson was on the Chargers. I do not remember that. I don't remember him playing for any team but Tennessee. This must have been after the David Boston years. You can create a team in this game, actually. I saw it was an option. 69 overall Antonio Gates, who just retired in real life the other day. Trent Green. Peyton Manning. Quincy Carter for the Cowboys. We had Keyshawn Johnson, Terry Glenn, Patrick Creighton. Oh, man, I love these rosters. Jason Taylor. Oh, man, the defense the Dolphins used to have was so good. Patrick Surtain. What about Sam Madison? Was he on this team? He was. This team was really fun defensively. Eagles, of course, had T.O., cover athlete. They were really good in this game. The Falcons had Vic. Kurt Warner. I always forget about him being a Giant. Oh, yeah. Byron Leftwich. David Garrard. 35 overall, Quinn Gray. Fred Taylor. Jimmy Smith. Reggie Williams. I remember Matthew Hatchett. He was on the Vikings for a little bit. Santana Moss. Oh, yeah. Chad Pennington was an 88 overall. They used to be a lot more generous with overall ratings back in the day, too. That was pretty common. Brett Favre. Chris Jenkins. Of course, young Brady. So what are we thinking for a team then? I want some suggestions in chat as we embark on a journey here with NFL 2K5. No, T.O.'s not the only 100. Randy's 100. 95 speed, though. So there have to be a handful of players in this game who are better. Got a couple Falcons, Browns, Vikings. Tim Rattay. Yeah, I don't want to play with San Francisco in this game. Dolphins, Cowboys, Colts, Dolphins. A lot of Dolphins suggestions. What do they have? They had the defense. AJ Feely. Ricky Williams. Steven, thank you for the super chat. The Texans had the first pick in this draft. So this must have been the Mario Williams draft. Is that right? Because then... No, because Reggie Bush isn't on the Saints. Who'd they take? I forget what year those two were drafted. Drew Bledsoe on the Bills. Oh, man. David Boston, Chris Chambers. Okay, I can work with Miami here. My offensive line is probably not gonna be any good. My defense though will keep me in the game and I can run the football. Okay, Miami it is with AJ Feely. That's what you all have decided here. So it's my first time playing this game for real. I'm going to get into franchise, sim pass preseason, and just, you know, mess around. What should... I can just turn off preseason. I can just sim those games, though. Customized league, sure. Fantasy draft, no. No, I never played 2K5. I played 2K2 and 2K3 and 2K8. So yeah, you can customize the divisions in here, I guess. Which I haven't seen a football game offer this probably since this one. The Texans were horrible in this game. So most teams here are like in the 80s. What do we have for the Dolphins? 73 offense. But they're 85 overall. Okay. But it's all defense. So I have one of the worst offenses in the NFL to start this. I got some crib credits. This is the year the Steelers were 15-1 with rookie Ben Roethlisberger, Deuce Staley leading rusher, and Plaxico Burress. Wow. Really? Man, I remember when Ben was a rookie and that team was really good. They went 15-1 though? They were that good? I don't even remember that. I'm gonna play a couple games here probably. I imagine I won't keep them like super long. Sim quarter length. Well, I might as well make sim quarter lengths at 15. I was thinking of like 7 or 8 minute quarters or something. Let's try 7. Well, this is preseason week 1 of 5, so they recognize the first week as being the Hall of Fame game, or what? So if I uncheck these, I think it'll simulate the preseason. Hopefully no one gets hurt. Make sim the same so it's fair for stats. I'll see how it goes my first game. Yeah, I'm really trying to get out more franchise videos, Cody. I really like the Broncos franchise. I do enjoy playing Madden 20. And I just want to get as much in that series done as possible. Wow, 66-19. All right, then. So we're in the 2004 season, and I guess we have the Tennessee Titans up first on the schedule then. This is also on the prior CBA, so I know contracts and everything were much different. I do like this though. This is pretty cool. Tells me who my highest paid players are by the year and everything. What do they say for my team needs? Oh, the salary here, $76 million is it. Ricky Williams making $2 million. Jason Taylor, a premier player. What was he at here? $3.2 million. We can go to ESPN.com. Let's check our injury report. Oh, come on! This is the only good part of this team is the defense. And I just lost Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas right away. They have power rankings. We're 11th. We're a playoff team in the power rankings. Alright, should I change the sim stats then? To like 7? I don't want to play in first person. Alright, now. Alright, saved. Alright, everybody. I think it's time for my first real game of NFL 2K5. It's been a very long time coming. I want to prepare for the game. We can do... I got a whole week of stuff to do? Scouting. Opponent matchup. So they have the head-to-head in everything but rush defense. Positional scouting. Steve McNair. Derek Mason. Keith Bullock. Lance Schulters. Samari Roll. I remember so many of these names. This team is going to destroy us. Opponent analysis. Our coverage is an 82. Our defensive line is a 76 right now. This is cool stuff. Hey, Kane, what do you think the Vikings should target in the draft? I think cornerback and O-line, maybe a new tackle. Loving the Broncos franchise. Thank you for the super chat. I'm looking at them to hopefully target offensive line pretty heavily this offseason. I'd love for them to make a move to bring in someone like Brandon Scherf if it was at all possible. They have to get better along the line. A third receiver, starting caliber corner. That's what I'd be looking at. Primetime performers. Injury reports. So they're missing 2 players. All right, Monday. I have never seen this stuff before. So, our preparation and focus. Coaching. Team meeting. Our morale is good. Our focus is good. Okay. So, our general theme is going to be confident. I want to... This is more so talking about the last game, it looks like. Let's watch some film then instead. I want to watch film. Offensive coordinator. We're going to watch their alignment and pursuit. We're all about the running game here. Oh man, Hungry Gamer, Kane in his first passing play, interception. It's not going to happen. It will not happen. I have 34 hours left. Obviously, well, is that like for just one day? Because, I mean, you could do 34 hours spread between different people. Player tasks, quarterback. We need some alternate methodology. I want Jay Fiedler. Is that our quarterback? I want him to do some high deep tissue massage. AJ Feely. Sage Rosenfels. Yeah, all the quarterbacks, please, deep tissue massage. And low carb diet, I guess. Okay. Player tasks. Let's go to running back. We have to get Ricky Williams ready with some weight training. Is it arm day or leg day? How long does it take for you to get over a Viking playoff loss? Depends on the year. This year, 1 day. Don't skip leg day. Hamstrings and quads, calves and ankles. I think we're going hammies and quads on this one. 2 sets. All the running backs here. We're also going to work on some rehabilitation for Zach Thomas. Maybe I can get him to come back early if that's a thing. What was his injury? A pulled calf muscle. I don't know much about healing. Let's do physical therapy. I think our guards need a little weight training as well. Arm day for them. That's Monday's schedule. That's a jam-packed day. Let's go Tuesday. We're going to focus on some team drills, okay? We're going to do full scrimmage. We're going full pads on day 2. Now, what all does this help with, by the way? Routes and progressions. Sounds good for quarterbacks. Let's work on these receivers as well. In the film room, we need to look at coverages. We're going to examine 2 tapes. This is cool. I just wish I understood it more. Gives better stats, just improves players. Open field tackling. We're facing Eddie George. Now, if I skip some of this, will it just like fill in the blanks? I kind of want to get to the game. I love this stuff. Let's go 7-on-7. No pads. We just went full pads today prior. You can overwork players if you do too much. Well, I don't want that. We'll do day off Friday. So I want to know what exactly happened here. I'll just learn from mistakes because it's not exactly clear. You haven't missed much yet, Mitchell. I haven't gotten into a game quite yet. I've been checking out the features here in franchise mode, and I just wanted to see what would happen here, and I have no clue what to expect. Scouting? Oh yeah, that's going to be the opponent scouting. I'm like, all right, let's talk about the next draft class. So team results. Our morale is great. Look at that. Quarterbacks improved a little bit. Running backs, big improvement. Player results. Okay, AJ Feely just lost points. His leadership went up. He got slower, though. What's up with that? I got Ricky Williams down 4 points. All right, tell me what I did wrong with this. Go to weekly settings and turn off weekly game plan. I guess until I understand it better. Thoughts on arena football? Like the game? I liked the game. I haven't watched the actual arena football in a while. I watched a few years ago when T.T. Tolliver was setting receiving records. Yeah, I know. This is 15 years ago, and what they could have done if it was constant competition for the last decade and a half, it'd be incredible. Alright, I think I'm going to turn that off for now, just because I don't understand it yet. Alright, everybody. Game plan. Can I set a game plan? I think you guys want to see a game right now. I'm ready to play. A 66 overall offense. We got even worse through preseason. This is going to be rough. I don't think the Arena League folded. I think they have like 4 teams left or something. If they folded, I didn't hear about it. Maybe it is done. The Arena League's done. Okay, I kind of saw that coming at some point. Gonna work? There we go. Bringing back Backbreaker. I've played that game quite a bit, so I'm not sure if that's something I want to play right now. I've played that one a lot on the second channel. Not completely against it, but I like to play some other stuff right now. So we're at home in the rain, and we are going to get absolutely destroyed in this game. What way is the wind going? Oh, I want to go against the wind. Next Bronco franchise will be tomorrow, and the next Kalispell Dynasty will be 5:30 Central Time.
It's time for Dolphin football.
Kicking meter is kind of a little strange. But here we go, everybody. NFL 2K5. Time to see what I've been missing as we will force Tennessee to begin at their 28-yard line. Steve McNair is the quarterback. My remote is not working properly here with the TV. There we go. And we're going to see a lot of classic pro-style football, I believe.
First and 10, Tennessee.
I formation to start things. Playing cover 2 here on the first play. I'm just trying to mostly get out of the way as they hand it off, and Eddie George picks up 3.
The ball carrier. Marlon Greenwood with the tackle.
Let's go with a Bear defense here.
Second and 7.
Maybe expect another run.
Ball at the Titans, 31-yard line.
George lines up offset now. The CPU's motioning against me. And they hand it. And we had the right play called there.
Ball carrier. Marlon Greenwood with the tackle.
4 receivers here. They spread it out. All right, let's go to our dime. I like that you can choose the defensive line technique too. That's really cool.
Third down.
Whoops. All right. I could probably handle a cover 2 here, hopefully. Let's force a 3 and out to begin our season here, Miami. Defense is supposed to be our strength. And here's McNair, wide open. First down, Titans. And they're going hurry up now. In the first quarter? And they run it against the soft box. Wow. And they're still going hurry up. Interesting. Can I audible out of this? Handoff George. Run defense has been great. I'm going to call a timeout here, though. I don't want them getting me stuck in this defense. I can just call a stunt whenever I want in this game. All right. See inside if we get that stunt to work. 3rd down and 8. They didn't really execute it properly. Tackle made in the open field, and that should force a punt. So not a bad opening sequence for us.
Greg Pentrick in punt formation. Number 86 to make the return.
The punt animation's actually really good. We got a chance to return this from the 9. Cutting outside, and here we go, setting up at the 20. Now, in these older football games, I know you had to, I guess there's still, the speed burst now in Madden, but I think this game you had to, keep mashing X or something. So, speed burst is X. Is that holding X or mashing X? I just need to know that. Shoulder charge, triangle, stiff arm is on L1, R1. Jukes on the triggers. This is how they used to be set up. I got 1 hold and 1 mash. I'm going to need someone to stop lying. You can hold to charge it up. Blowing my mind right now. Mash it to constantly run fast, hold it to get a burst, and then push it again to use the power up. That's complex. Tap to sprint, hold and release for burst. So I guess if I'm on a run and I want to set up my blocks, I hold it and then boom. Have you ever thought about doing a fantasy draft series in Madden 20? Also, what do you think the Broncos should target in the offseason? A fantasy draft on 20, I mean, maybe as a mini-series. I have a lot of ideas I've been pondering, but nothing that's major I haven't done yet. And what do I think the Broncos should target? Well, I would look at probably another weapon on offense. I think they have a good thing going with Cortland Sutton, and they got Fant more involved down the stretch. But I just think you surround Locke with as many weapons as possible, especially after trading away Emmanuel Sanders. They should probably look at a solid underneath route runner for him. How have I been liking 2K5? I've been liking it, King James. Thank you for the super chat. Eli is retiring. Can we get some confirmation on that? Wouldn't shock me at all.
First and 10, Miami.
Oh yeah, I've got those crib credits. And Ricky Williams is in the backfield as we are going to run this from 11 personnel. Actually, no. This is 12 personnel. And we run this with Ricky Williams for a gain of 2. And that's going to be the bulk of our offense today, because I am terrified at throwing on this game with this team.
Second and 7.
Triangle the truck. Yeah, I saw that one, the shoulder charge. Let's see. Can I flip play at the line? That just motioned away one of my blockers. Go back. I can interrupt the animation. Alright, we're just going to run it. Ricky Williams with nowhere to go, and so now I am forced to throw it third down. What do I think Cam Newton is going to do? I think what makes the most sense is for him to stay with Carolina. That's what I would like to see. All right, everybody. I was told I would throw an interception on my first throw in NFL 2K5. Third down and 8. No one's open. So no interception. Didn't even throw it. Albert Hainsworth, everybody. All right, so run, sack, punt. Where is Mariota going this offseason? It's a great question. I think that I would personally like to see him in the Bears scheme, but I don't know. I think Chicago makes a lot of sense because they don't have a pick to go and like draft a quarterback early. So bringing in somebody like Mariota to compete and push Trubisky makes a lot of sense to me.
First and 10, Tennessee.
All right, so a scoreless ball game here, and handoff George to the outside, one man to beat, and the tackle's made as he picks up the first down. Tackle made by Sammy Knight. What vids do I have planned for tonight? Just Kalispell. But I am looking forward tonight to watching the debut of Zion Williamson. That should be pretty fun. I haven't watched like much or any NBA this year, but I will watch that. First and 10, Tennessee. Another run. I expect a lot of that today from both teams. Oh, Thomas is playing. I thought he was going to miss this game. I love that, though. Madden needs some of that. I think our secondary is good enough to go man-to-man in some of these critical situations. But we got to create pressure. And here we come. Oh, it's a run! Eddie George inside the 20, trying to turn the corner, and he's taken out. Goal to go. I totally was thinking pass, and that's where I should have been.
First and goal.
But yeah, Zach Thomas is indeed playing. So it's goal to go, Tennessee, and now set to throw. McNair intercepted! Sammy Knight! Come on! Let's go down the sideline, away from the lineman. Eddie George with the tackle out of bounds. There we go. A.J. Feely under center as we begin drive number 2. And here we go. Whoa, see? That's like a play they run now. I'm pretty sure the Saints and 49ers have ran that one. That was the, what play was that? Fake toss reverse. It's not really a reverse, but that was what they called every running back or wide receiver run back in the day. They always called it a reverse. 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3. And downfield. Oh, it is incomplete. Almost picked, but I threw it to an open receiver. What more can you expect? Chris Chambers dropped it, and he's actually good. So from here, it would be a long field goal. And I'm looking for something quick on 3rd and 7. Here's a pass off the mark. And now I have to decide if I'm going to attempt the field goal. And I think I will not. 4th and 7, 39-yard line. Do I go for it or punt? Go for it or punt? I'm going to have to call timeout no matter what I do here.
Timeout call.
Go for it. All right, we're going for it from the 39. Where? Gun quads left. Ace doubles. 50Y corner.
4th and 6. Ball at the 39.
Let's see if I can get him to jump. Nothing. So we run it. Rolling out. Deep outside. Come on. What was that throw, Feely? What was that throw? All right. Let's not let them get down the field with Eddie George again. Play fake and... Come on! Maybe a little aggressive here, but trying to make a play. Uh-oh. On the outside, it's tipped. Sam Madison? No, Patrick Surtain. I forget what number Madison was. Good defense, though.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
And here's McNair with a quick throw.
Number 87. Pass complete. Sam Madison with the tackle.
I never know what defenses I can trust when I go to a different football game, but just doing what I would be most comfortable with. 3rd and 6. A first down would put them in field goal range. And McNair! Oh, it's incomplete! Great hit. See, I love coverage plays like that, and you don't get enough of it in Madden because their idea of open is like no one's within 4 yards, and you can't have, you know, great interactions like that with overdone separation. So the secondary is the difference right now.
Number 86 to make the return.
Wilkins, we're taking this from the 8, but we're not going far with it.
Turn of 1 on the play.
All right, back at our 10-yard line. We're closing out the first quarter right now. I think that the pace of play is decent. We're going to toss this one out. Ricky Williams for 2. I had a long franchise going. I've told this story before, but I used to have a long franchise running on NFL 2K2 with the Vikings, and I made it, I think, 8 seasons in before I corrupted my own save file on accident. So that was kind of the end of that, but That was kind of the most I had played 2K, that specific franchise, and it was really fun. Save that play for later. All right, second down and 8.
Ball at the Dolphins, 12-yard line.
Did I keep Culpepper the whole time? You know, I can't remember much about my team. Besides Chris Carter. He was always really good. Second down and 8. Oh, man. I had him over the middle. The pressure arrives. That's a nice rush animation, too, for Carter. That was clean. 2K has always put a very high emphasis on these animations, so no surprise they're good.
Third and 13.
So, I should hopefully avoid a safety on this play. We're going outside with this one. Oh, no! Picked off the tip, down the sideline, and still going. Touchdown! Come on, Lance Schulters. Touchdown, Titans. Of course. My first interception had to be that. It was deflected, and then one of the best returns you'll see from a CPU in a football game, period. I don't know how he got through all those blocks and managed to stay in bounds and score. That was really good.
Joe Nedney to attempt the extra point.
I want to see that one more time. So, it's off of my receiver's hands, maybe even his face mask. It's not really my fault. But a great play by Schulters. He does not step out of bounds. And somehow no one can even force him to the sideline. Oh, man.
Greg Hentrick holding.
This game is pretty sweet. I've got to find some plays that'll work for me.
Joe Nedney kicking off for the Titans.
Yeah, it wasn't the first play. That's a big plus for me. Oh, no! I didn't mean to do fair catch. Can you take a knee? Well, it took him out of the end zone on his own. So I have the ball at the 4.
4 yards on the play.
Great start to this drive. I just wanted to get Ricky's yards up.
Miami.
So now we back up a little further. And run it. Ricky Williams going nowhere. I'm on all pro difficulty, by the way.
Second and 10.
And I'm enjoying it so far. Loading the box, but I gotta run. Ricky Williams got a little something here.
Ricky Williams, the ball carrier.
I'm gonna have to get him going better later on and somehow mix in a few throws that are gonna help us.
Third and 5. Ball at the Dolphins, 8-yard line.
So 3rd and 6. And wide open. Got him, Chris Chambers. Finally, we've completed one pass. There's a first down.
Ball at the Dolphins, 26-yard line.
I like that we got like scoring play ticker down below too. That's neat. Toss to the weak side. What?
Loss of 3.
I couldn't even see out there. You gotta be very aware of things pre-snap. Whoops.
Second and 12. Ball at the Dolphins, 23-yard line.
Second down and 13. Long way to go on this one, and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Samari Roll with the deflection.
Oh, come on. They have this in the game? Come on.
and 12.
3rd and long.
33-yard line.
Uh-oh, how do I scramble?
Albert Hainsworth with the sack.
Is there a way to, like... Because X is a button to pass it to a receiver. So how do I, like, if I want to just tuck it and run outside the pocket, what do I have to do? Is there really much I can do, or right trigger to scramble? L2 to scramble? R1? A few of you are saying R1, so I'll have to keep that in mind for next drive, but I'll be punting here.
Matt Turk in punt formation. Samari roll to make the return.
Fair catch called for at the 43-yard line. Tennessee getting a short field as they try to make this a 2-score game.
1st and 10, Tennessee.
I want to load the box, but I don't want to, like, overcommit to anything because that's how you get, like, make one man miss and gone scenarios. So here's George.
Gain of 6 yards.
6-yard pickup.
Yeah. Man, give me the ball.
There are so many things I love with this game in terms of the physics and animations. I know it's my first time playing 2K5, but I've played 2K football and especially 2K8, and I've watched, gameplay of this, so I'm not, like, totally unaware of some of the things this game did well as I miss my tackle.
Eddie George, the ball carrier. Junior Seau with the tackle.
3 tight ends and 2 backs. Let's pinch and blitz inside.
3rd and inches.
Stop today.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
3rd and short on the run. George, always close, and I don't think he got it.
No, we stopped. Okay, bring him out.
We bringing out the sticks? Madden got rid of this. Madden had this and got rid of it.
No first, baby. No first.
No first. No first. And they bring out the field goal team. Watch the fake. 50 yards. Wind blowing in. It's a fake! I knew it! I can't believe they tried that. And we stopped it.
Was the intended receiver. Number 58 with the cover.
All right, so a fake field goal for Tennessee. And it was dropped. So we catch a break. We could be losing by a whole lot more than 7 right now. It's time for us to get a drive going. And here's Ricky Williams. No. Maybe a half-yard gain there. Where have the runs worked? Really nowhere. I haven't ran inside yet. Let's go split shotgun. Gives me 2 options here out of the backfield, potentially.
34-yard line.
Single high look. And we're going to roll out. I hit R2. I was going to scramble. I had some room. So it's not R2. I need to remember R1.
Ball at the Dolphins, 34-yard line.
Here we go. That's what it is. Oh, man, I had circle wide open, but I was experimenting with my scrambling. All right. So I know that control at least. Getting there. But I got punt again.
Matt Turk in punt formation. Samari roll to make the return.
They measure hang time here. They don't even do that now in real life. Ah, the camera change made it tough.
7 yards on the play.
Yeah, there are a lot of things this game does better than Madden.
1st and 10,
Or-
Tennessee.
You know, just way ahead of its time at least. This is a game from 2004. They're running it here. They have us spread out, but I don't trust it still. As George tries the redirect outside, breaks a tackle, and drags the defender ahead for a gain of 9. The tackling is a lot better. Yeah, I love the player-to-player interactions and the physics in the running game. I think that's a huge plus. Oh, that's how you do swaps. That's neat. I love the D-line. Like, you can choose how you want them to play each snap.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
2nd down and 1 now as we hit the 2-minute warning. And it's going to be Eddie George for the first.
First down, Titans.
No huddle, but they're not in really a no huddle formation. As they go to the right side, and George is stopped. I love backbreakers physics. That game is so smooth. Like, they only had one game, and I think for a first try at it, it was a really good first try. Oh, wide open! We had a goal line call there, didn't we, or something? Something was off with that play call. I think it was something like this. They're going to run it. Nice tackle. Let's use a timeout.
Second and goal.
Got Broncos coming out tomorrow. And McNair, end zone. Oh, it's off the hands of a receiver. So we should have, like, time for a drive, but I actually have to put one together now. Let's see if we hold them to 3. Oh, come on. So close, but it's a touchdown. Is that Tyrone Calico? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Joe Nedney to attempt the extra point. Craig Hentrick holding.
Was that the right name, by the way? I'm going based off of memory there.
Joe Nedney kicking off for the Titans.
Yeah, I saw that Eli Manning retired. It's been talked about a little bit here in the chat. Not too surprised about it. There we go. A little return there to the 28-yard line. Yeah, we got to do a little better than that. An 11-play drive is our best so far. We aren't throwing the ball.
Feel the pressure,
First and
Chambers.
10, Miami.
So a minute to make something happen. We're bringing pressure off the edge here. And we're going to throw it on the move! A little out in front. This game does quarterback inaccuracy better than Madden ever has. It's just a little out in front. And in Madden, that would have been like caught by the offensive coordinator. But there are no coordinators in Madden still, so it would have been caught by somebody else.
Ball at the Dolphins, 28-yard line.
Quick one for Thompson.
Darius Thompson, pass complete.
Let's go no huddle here.
With the tackle.
Now, might take me a second to figure out exactly how to audible. I don't even know what the button to bring that menu up was, but it's 3rd and 4. They're bringing pressure, and caught!
First down, Dolphins.
Let's use a timeout if I have one.
First and
I don't.
10. Ball at the
Uh-oh.
Dolphins, 46-yard line.
Hot route. They're trying to bring pressure at me now. Feely going deep. Oh, Thompson could not make the
Pass
catch.
is incomplete. Darius Thompson was the intended receiver. Number 30 with the coverage.
So I need to use the sideline if I can. But we've already made it toward midfield here.
Ball at the Dolphins,
Got a couple routes going to that right sideline. And I'm going to roll that way. Get it out there. Uh-oh. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Try one more time. I should go to the near sideline. I don't have to go to that one.
Good job, man. Yeah.
You might as well be playing by
3rd
yourself,
and 10.
Thompson.
It's a shorter throw from this hash.
36-yard line.
But, I don't know if they're going to give me much of a window on this play. Let's try it. Oh! First down! How about that throw from A.J. Feely? Yeah, I do need to set my feet. I forgot about that in this game. But here was that last throw. That was nice. I think he only had 1 foot in bounds. Come on!
Whether the pass was caught inbounds.
Come on, 2K, give me a moment here. I wouldn't celebrate too long. I'm not even sure he got 1 down.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. 4th down.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We should go for it anyway. Because if I fail, they'll get 1 play. And I trust us to not give up a touchdown in 1 play.
You can't get none.
So 4th and 10. 3-man rush. Flag on the play as the pass is overthrown. I love the inaccuracy in this game. It's so good. Was it holding?
Holding. Number 37. Defense.
All right. Defensive holding in NFL 2K5.
5-yard penalty.
This game had
Automatic
defensive
first down.
holding? Where was the holding? I see it. He is holding. And he's got the better position. See, he's impeding his progress. Wow. So I have to go Hail Mary here. I only have 4 seconds. Angelical Salutation. Now that is one heck of a name for a Hail Mary call.
Get your hands up.
All right. Warm up the arm. Because we're going long. Give me time. Yeah, right. I thought about rolling out, but I was worried about that end just disengaging and destroying me. So why not just get destroyed in the pocket? That was a pretty fun half, though. I got a little more comfortable with the passing game as time went on, so hopefully in the second half we can make it work. 14-0, though. It wasn't a great half for me. Whoops. Can I see my box score? There we go. A.J. Feely, 4 for 13, 36 yards and a pick. So we're looking at like a 0 quarterback rating right now and less than a yard per carry. So a few things to work on, but we're getting the football right now. Thank you all for spending some time with me tonight. Much appreciated. It's been fun. And here's Travis Minor on the return. I forget that like I can juke and spin and all that good stuff too. So I want to try being a little more balanced in this half. The problem is when I try to run it, this is what they're doing. So can I learn the controls well enough to audible? And do I have the time? Because he has to actually like call out the play. Let's see here. 1st and 10. And they're bringing a blitz. I'm going to dump this off, but no one's open.
Pass is incomplete. Ricky Williams was the intended receiver. Number 54.
What if I try running it here from a spread look? Now they got to go into a sub package. 2nd down. Ricky.
Gain of 5 on the play.
5 yards.
We stop him right here and right now.
Ball at the Dolphins.
3rd and 5 for Miami. We got to start getting some first downs here. And knocked up in the air and incomplete. Tried floating over that linebacker. Wasn't sure what the trajectories were going to be like in this game.
Matt Turk in punt formation.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough game here on All Pro, as I haven't played in forever, a 2K game period.
A return of 7 yards on the play. First and 10, Tennessee.
Got to keep this game a 14-point contest. That got away from him.
The pass is incomplete.
Tap extra, run faster. Yeah, I was holding it on some plays. I think I just have to know,
Second and 10. Ball at the Titans.
maybe hold it on some of those slower developing ones. I'm trying to get through traffic a little bit. And what was shoulder charge? Was that triangle? Oh, that's knocked down at the line.
Pass is
There we
incomplete.
go.
Junior Seau with the deflection. Third down.
118 receiving yards for LaDainian Tomlinson. That'd be nice to have right now. It's a quick throw and incomplete. See, I want more plays like that in Madden. They happen from time to time. But it's like just how this game plays. Is you get stuff like that all the time. And sometimes it's a catch, sometimes it's
Greg
not.
Hentrick in punt formation.
Is it tapping triangle or holding triangle for the shoulder charge? Use the stick for signature moves.
Return of 6.
Just tap it? All right. Let me just check the controller setup one more time. Okay. I need to start something here. Let's spread them out.
First and 10, Miami.
First and 10. Feely, complete. That was a bad throw. Didn't set my feet at all. But Chris Chambers makes the catch. We get a first down. I just love that. Like, the pressure forced me back. And so the pass, you know, comes out like that. That's what Madden needs badly.
First and 10. Ball at the Dolphins, 35-yard line.
Running it with Ricky Williams. There's a 5-yard pickup.
Albert Hainsworth with the tackle.
Strong zone cutback. Okay.
Second and 5. Ball at the Dolphins, 40-yard line.
Yeah, they don't respect our passing game very much.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Got 3. There was no chance for a cutback. Third and 2 here for Miami. We have 1 first down on this drive already. There's nobody over square. The audible to a throw. And it's floated and intercepted. Oh, man. Yeah, it takes a lot to get used to. That's going to be a pick 6, looks like. So, 3-score game. There goes the chance of winning, probably. It's hard to get separation in the passing game. The coverage is so sticky.
Greg Hentrick holding.
$21-0. You can motion multiple players in this game?
Joe Nedney.
As long as the first one gets set? I'll have to try that out. love the low tackle animations too. Madden has everybody going up high.
Watch the counter.
First and
Watch
10,
the counter.
Miami.
Counter. Throw, throw, throw. Rip, rip, rip. Motion, motion, motion. Single back, single back. Check him, check him, check him.
Yeah, sure enough. So we know it's man-to-man. But I'm running it. Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams, the ball carrier. Keith Bullock with the tackle.
I'll play a couple games, though. This is fun.
I see counter.
Second.
Yeah, the Vikings would have been nice. I could have just thrown up to Moss, and it would have worked every now and then at least.
Larry, Larry. Strong back. Strong
What's nice in here is I can do, like, quick motions like this.
motion, motion, motion.
Just, you know, I don't want to actually do a whole lot. I just want to see if they follow.
The pass is incomplete. David Boston was the intended receiver. Keith Bullock with the coverage. Third and 5. Ball at the Dolphins, 32-yard line.
Shotgun. Motion, motion. Check man, check man.
3rd down and 5. Man, threw it right to him. I didn't know it was a tight end vertical. One thing here is the play yard is a little
Interception.
more difficult to read. It's a little less detailed. For the routes, anyway. It's a run.
Gain of 10 yards.
Nice
on the
play.
Second and inches. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Another run, and George gets to the outside, to the 20.
First down, Titans.
I saw someone suggest to move up the game speed, and that might be interesting if I got a little more experience playing. But yeah, the gameplay is rock solid, really. I love what I've seen so far. Just getting used to the passing game on older titles it's way different than NCAA or Madden in terms of feel and everything else.
Touchdown, Titans.
Yeah, I know.
All right, touchdown.
Joe Nedney. to
Oh, I've
attempt
thrown a
the
lot of
extra
picks
point.
today.
Greg Hentrick holding.
You got to see what you can get away with in these games. It ain't much. I'll play another game, though, and then see how I do.
Kicking off for the Titans.
I'm playing this on the older PS3, like the original PS3s were backwards compatible, and I have one. So I'm able to play this. It's a PS2 game, though.
Return of 23 on the play.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a good work out there, man.
All right, yeah.
First and 10, Miami.
We're just going jumbo here. Ricky Williams up the middle. Gain of
Ricky
3.
Williams, the ball carrier. Keith Bullock with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the Dolphins, 26-yard line.
Left tackle just got
Loss of 1
destroyed.
on the play. Third and 8. Ball at the Dolphins, 25-yard line.
Bringing some pressure here. We're rolling and running. There's nowhere to go, though.
With the
No
sack.
one's open. Can you play other teams' games in this one? I know in a lot of older franchise games, you could just play whatever you want. I'm just wondering, like, if I'd have an easier time throwing with other teams, because I have a couple good receivers here,
Return of 6.
but it just feels like on every play, everybody's blanketed.
First and 10, Tennessee.
Left hand. Check him, check him, check him.
Gain of 1 on the play.
You can, huh?
Second and 9.
Rhino.
Ball at the Titans, 40-yard line.
Green 66.
Blitz and knocked away. Not bad. Our defense has actually been pretty decent. It's just I've gotten them no support on offense.
Let's make the stand here, baby.
Oh, man.
You left to go take.
But they've been destroying a lot of these zone calls on third down, so I'm a little nervous about it. 3rd and 9. And off the mark. Okay.
Craig Hentrick in punt formation. Number 86 to make the return.
So Jay Feely, not my best quarterback that I've played with.
Return of 10 on the play.
The game sure seems solid, though. It's impressing me more than it's better than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Feel the
First and
pressure,
10,
Chambers.
Miami.
We got double running back wheels here. I mean, that's the kind of team I'm working with here.
Ricky Williams,
AJ
was the
Feely
intended receiver. Keith
is
Bullock with the
5 for
coverage.
20.
Second and 10.
Can't even dump it off to Ricky Williams.
24-yard line.
Check goal 21. Check goal 21.
Ricky Williams, the ball carrier. Lance Schulters with the tackle.
I'm only at like 2 yards a carry, though, with Ricky. I can do better at that.
Ball at the Dolphins, 27-yard line.
Like, we can't complete the easiest throws. I got to get a new quarterback.
Matt Turt in punt formation. Samari Roll to make the return. First and 10, Tennessee.
I mean, I threw it to 2 wide open guys on that drive with an average depth of target of about 2 yards. So I don't know what more I can do on those plays. 1:04 to go in the 3rd. I might try a different team next game.
Number 35, pass complete.
And I have the worst offensive line and the worst quarterback.
Watch the pass, defense. Watch the pass. Down. Set. Blue 57.
Junior Sam
There we go.
with the
Blitz.
sack.
I didn't get a new camera. No, I'm just maybe haven't watched since I streamed back at my old place. So I got better internet now, so I got better bit rate and better quality on a lot of stuff here. So no, same camera I've been using. Whoops. I wasn't blocking that regardless.
First and 10. Ball at the 43.
Into coverage, and we got a hand on it that time. What are McNair's stats, I wonder? He has a lot of incompletions. I think he'll have a very realistic completion percentage at the end of this.
That's the end of the third quarter.
How many interceptions? I think I'm at 4. The first one was really cool, though.
Third down.
The sweetest pick 6 I've ever thrown, maybe.
Single back. Down. Set.
They throw it short.
First down.
Defense going to get wore down in this game.
First and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Down. Set.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. Second and 4. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Down. Set.
So how good is the offseason in this game, then? I'm really unfamiliar with that. Like, is it interesting year to year? Do they have a good, you know, draft class generator and everything else, like contracts? How's stuff, how is that stuff?
Green 15.
Eddie George bouncing it. Nice tackle.
Gain of 1 on the play. Joe Nedney to make the 36-yard attempt. Craig Hentrick.
It's the best franchise. That's no good. So kickers will actually miss shorter field goals in this game too? A 37-yard miss for the CPU. Never thought I'd see the day.
10, Miami.
If you're just checking out this stream, this is my first time ever playing this game, so there's a lot of things I am not familiar with regarding 2K5.
Ricky Williams.
But I'll say that I am really liking it so far, and I haven't scored a point.
Second
Roll
and
out,
2.
dump.
Ball at the Dolphins, 35-yard line. Number 90.
Got
with the sack.
destroyed.
Watch the pass. Here it
Third
goes.
and 11.
Watch the throw. Watch the throw.
Ball at the Dolphins, 25
Might just
yard
go
line.
deep on this play if I get the chance. Up top and caught! Wait, no,
Pass
it's
is
not.
incomplete.
Didn't secure the
Number
ball.
19 was the intended receiver. Samari Roll with the coverage.
5 for 22 now, not bad.
Don't let him kick it deep.
Matt Turk in punt formation. Samari Roll to make the return.
Yeah, it did seem like it was rolling out for me. But I was hoping Ricky was a little more open. Probably more open than the receiver downfield I was targeting, but I saw he was going to be covered and it wasn't going to be easy yards or anything, so I bailed out of that read.
Hurry. 41.
First down, Titans. First and 10. Ball at the Titans, 43-yard line.
Down. Set.
I think I'll play as the Vikings next game, and I'll see how I do with their offense. Hopefully at least score.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. Second and 4.
5 yards a carry, 23, 114.
Blue 54. Blue 54. Hut, hut.
Oh, rack up the yards. A whole lot more to gain out there. Oh, the stiff arm. That looked like his, you could have taken his Madden 2001 cover shot with that animation. Madden 2001 was my first Madden on PS1.
Ball at the 31.
It is on PS2. I thought about picking it up, because that was my original.
Brown 69.
Eddie George, the ball carrier.
I didn't play PS2 Madden until I think 03 or 04.
Down. Red. Red. Set.
Nice tackle.
Eddie
Like
George,
wrapping him
ball
up
carrier.
around the feet. Like you don't see that in Madden. Like
With
how
the
else are you going to tackle Derrick Henry?
Third down.
You just hold on for dear life.
Single back.
Which Madden had Marshall Falk? That'd be 03.
Set. Break 59. Break 59.
01 was Eddie George, 02 was Dante, 03 was Folk, then Vic, then Lewis, then McNabb, then Alexander, then Vince Young, then Brett Favre, then Polamalu and Larry Fitz, then Breeze, then Hillis, then Calvin. Then it was Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson on Next Gen. Then it would have been Richard Sherman, then Odell, then another missed field goal. Who was after Odell? Can't remember. Gronk, that's right.
First and 10, Miami.
Gronk.
Hey, watch counter, watch counter.
Here we go. Finally something. 9 yards, Ricky
The
Williams.
ball carrier. Number 28 with the tackle.
Yeah, I think Lamar will be next. That would be my prediction. But I could also...
5-yard line.
who else could it be? I can't see it not being Lamar.
Dolphins.
If it's not Lamar, who is like plan B?
Watch the
First
counter,
and
watch
10.
the counter.
Ball at the Dolphins, 48-yard line.
I don't want to throw it to Square. He's a fullback, and I don't know if he'll catch it.
First down, Dolphins.
McCaffrey would be a really good one. I'd like Russell Wilson a lot. See, back foot, incomplete, inaccurate. Love it.
Rob Conrad was the intended receiver.
Definitely got to play this game
Number
differently.
52 with the coverage.
Feel the pressure, Chambers. Single back. Single back.
Gain of 5
That was
on
a
the
filthy
play.
cut. George Kittle. I could totally see that happening, yeah.
Come on, Miami. First down. First down.
How do I feel about Luke's retirement? Well, for a lot of players, I mean, injuries are going to dictate those things, and, you know, when your health is at stake, you don't want to put that at risk. So, I totally understand.
First down, Dolphins.
They're going there. I see
The comeback begins now if you weren't paying attention.
gun, gun, gun.
Back to back to Chambers.
Chris Chambers, pass complete.
Another defender. Who would be a good defender? Eric Kendricks would be a great cover athlete.
Second and 4. Ball at the 20-yard line. First down, Dolphins.
Taking it easy on me now. Bobby Wagner, Honey Badger. Oh, man. Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, yeah. Ricky Williams! Touchdown! That was a good drive.
Too much for you. Too much.
First one of the day. 19 for 59. So the numbers have gotten a little bit better.
Lindo Mare to attempt the extra point. Matt Turk holding.
But now I have to time this little meter here because it's going to move as I do my power loading. Not hard on extra points or anything, but I can see how certain kicks, especially on a hash, would be more
Kicking off
difficult.
for the Dolphins.
Max power. Stephon Gilmore. I don't think anybody wants another Patriot cover athlete for a couple decades.
I'm checking counter. I'm checking counter. Rhino. Go back. 37.
How about Justin Tucker,
First down, Titans.
the first kicker on the cover of Madden?
First and 10. Ball at the Titans, 33-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. Green 66. Green 66. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
So do they take Eddie George out of the game? Are they consciously getting their running back these carries, like their backup running back?
Counter, counter,
Second
counter.
and 8.
Counter.
Ball at the Titans.
Yeah, because
35-yard
they have all their backups in, actually.
Throws back.
Wow. Fumble! Okay.
They're going air. They're going air. I see pass. Twin. Twin.
Oh, man. He adjusted his route perfectly. I needed another half second or so
Timeout call.
to go to triangle. That would have been sweet.
Watch the pass.
Second
Watch
and
the pass.
17. Ball at the 43.
There's just too much pressure.
98 with the
This
sack.
whole line is awful.
What game are you guys watching?
You got a long road ahead of you.
Richter! Richter! Shotgun! Shotgun!
I can't play with this offensive line. They are horrible. I earned crib credits, though. Let me see the stats from this one. So McNair was 10 for 20. He only completed half of his passes. 2 touchdowns and a pick. I had 3 interceptions. Got it going down the stretch, but wow. 9 for 27. Sacked 10 times. And then ran the ball 19 for 59. Allowed a lot to Eddie George. Derrick Henry on the cover? Yeah, I'd be down with that. Harrison Smith and Anthony Harris, double Madden cover. All right, I want to play with a different team. Will this pick the Minnesota game for me? What's taking so long? That was weird. I had chosen the Minnesota game. I could just go into play now and do it there too. I think I'll come back to this. Can I save? Let me just save this quick to my 8 megabyte memory card. Let's get some music going in here. I'll go into play now. Quick game. Vikings, Packers. All right, let's get this going. We're going to give this another shot now with a better team, a better offense, with an offensive line. Here at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. A lot of good Minnesota sports memories in this building, and some not so good ones. That means I'm up against Favre. But we got Culpepper and Moss.
It's heads.
I want to kick, though. Put the defense out there first. All right. So one more game. It's been a fun stream. They got the skull chant in here. Short kick, and here from the 11. Uh-oh, don't let him get outside with it. That's a good enough return.
Come on, Vikings.
1st and 10, Green Bay.
The running back is Ahmad Green. See Donald Driver out there. The Packers start play action. Favre outside, and Green is laid out. Chris Claiborne on the hit. 21 picks for Favre. See? You can throw good. You can be a good quarterback and still throw interceptions.
2nd and 9. Ball at the Packers.
Is this the bad defense to call? Let's switch it up. And Favre hands it now. Amon Green with room. And we got the tackle made by Corey Chavis. All right. We're blitzing here.
3rd and 1. Ball at the Packers.
Man coverage across the board. 3rd and 1. Favre hands it, and the tackle's made. Let's go.
Chris Claiborne with the tackle.
Is Kirk a Super Bowl quarterback? If you have the right team around him, I think he could, but not with the offensive line situation.
Number 11 in punt formation. Number 82 to make the return.
How are we going to try to stretch this all the way out? He's got some wheels.
Return of 8 on the play.
All right. And here we go. Culpepper, Moss.
1st and 10, Minnesota.
It's time. But we're running it on the first play. Toss left to Michael Bennett. Gets a nice block. A solid pickup of 4. Love the effort on that block.
2nd and
Jermaine Wiggins, number 85, is tight end. Marcus Robinson and Nate Burleson are the other receivers. Back to pass. Rolling with Dante. And we're going up top for Randy Moss. Oh, what the? He was there.
Pass is incomplete. Randy Moss was the intended receiver. Mike McKenzie with the coverage.
They say Mike McKenzie with the coverage. Wow.
3rd and 6.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Ball at the Vikings, 28
Been pretty
yard
good over here. Especially if I get this conversion. Wide open. Moss. I meant to say Culpepper. Burleson with the catch. Look, I had a pocket.
First and 10.
All right.
The Vikings, 44-yard line.
Dante tosses right. Got to get upfield here with Bennett. Not
Michael
much.
Bennett,
I had a
the
yard.
ball carrier.
Come on.
Number 21 with the tackle. Second and 9.
This is supposed to be a screen pass to Moss. 2nd and 10. Moss. Nice catch. Gets 3.
Randy Moss, pass complete. Number 56 with the tackle. Third and 6.
3rd down now.
47-yard line.
All right, trying to pick up 7. Culpepper over the middle and out of reach for Jermaine Wiggins.
Jermaine Wiggins was the intended receiver. Number 50 with the
A
cover.
2-4 start, got a couple first downs. I'll take it. Got a punt now. That's not bad. Yeah, Nate Burleson's on Good Morning Football. He does a pretty good job there.
First
I think he's a good analyst.
Green Bay.
1st and 10 now for Favre with Green Bay taking over. Favre's going to air it out and fires into coverage where it's almost picked off.
Pass is incomplete. Brian Williams with the deflection. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Moss's son is entering the draft this year. He was tight end for LSU. I mean, I used to watch Ed McCaffrey with the Broncos, and Christian McCaffrey's already a superstar as Amon Green gets outside, and that is a big problem here. We got to be careful of some of these calls, because if I don't have anybody there for contain, they will bounce it.
1st and 10.
So after a big run for Green, 1st and 10 Packers. Another play action. Favre, open, caught on the spinning grab. Donald Driver.
First
He
down,
wore 80,
Packers.
right?
First and 10. Ball at the 49.
Favre quick. Nope.
Pass is incomplete.
Where will Tom Brady end up? You know, I have no clue.
With the coverage.
I mean, because there are so many directions you could go. Like, does he want to be on a team that, you know, I imagine he wants to be on a team close to a title. Maybe a team that has, you know, a few really good receivers or something. Like, I don't know what kind of situation he's willing to step into. Because I could see the Bears making sense. I could see the Panthers or the Colts for various reasons. The Chargers. 3rd and 10. Favre downfield. Oh, come on. Caught by Driver. Another conversion.
First and
Driver was always so solid for
ball
Green
at the
Bay.
26-yard line.
1st and 10. Oh, I'm all over that one. Nice try. Dontarius Thomas on the hit. I don't want Thaddeus Moss in Green Bay. No. No. I can already picture, like, Monday Night Football. Thaddeus Moss scores a touchdown, and there's Dad cheering on the Packers. I can't have that happen. 2nd down and 13. Handoff Green, and he's brought down again for a loss.
Amon Green, the ball carrier. Chris Claiborne with the tackle.
Can we get somebody in here that's gonna challenge me, please?
Can we make the play? Empty set, but Favre under center. And Favre on target with this throw, and a stop at the 21-yard line. So, good drive for Green Bay, thanks to Donald Driver, and they should get points here. I don't imagine that the CPU will have as much issue with this field goal here in the Dome. And the kick is good. Yeah, Xavier Rhodes should not have made the Pro Bowl. He didn't have a very good year.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Packers.
Is that Meweldy Moore?
17 yards on the play.
Did he ever win a Super Bowl with the Steelers? I know he was on their team for a while when they were pretty good.
1st and 10, Minnesota.
What's going on, NY Kia? First time playing 2K5. Enjoying myself quite a bit as we bounce this outside with Michael Bennett. Made one man miss there. Gets 7. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a different type of game. I mean, 2K football always had a different feel, and I've hardly played 2K football in the last 15 years. 2K8's my only experience, so a lot to try and get used to. Culpepper! Oh, boy. Off an ankle and incomplete.
With the deflection.
They're gonna run draw.
3rd and
Yep,
3.
Longwell with the Packers.
Ball at the Vikings 27-yard line.
3rd down and 3. This might be too aggressive of a play call, honestly. Let me try again. Got a nice timeout animation. Let's try this one here.
3rd and 3. Ball at the Vikings.
Could look
27-yard
Moss's
line.
way. All depends on how they cover this. Culpepper. Wow. That was good coverage.
Interception, Packers.
All right, Culpepper, come on, throw it to your team.
So if I held on to it, I could have had Moss against the safety in that case. Did a really good job. I guess the route kind of met him there. Whoops. All right, let's see if we hold him to 3 again. Favre wanted to throw it quick, and I can't believe that wasn't caught. You know, I don't know what to think of the XFL because I've never really thought that another secondary league could really succeed alongside the NFL. But I mean, Vince is
2nd and 10.
intent on letting this fail horribly if it's going to fail. And I mean, there's a lot of investment in this, so I'm interested. Incomplete. Oh, watch. I watched the Alliance. I enjoyed the Alliance.
Chris Claiborne.
But, I guess I'm not really sure what to expect. I liked what the Alliance was doing. I think that the TV broadcast gave it a lot of, like, legitimacy because the broadcasts were the real professional broadcasts on real networks. So that helps. The football, I mean, it wasn't great, but it was certainly fun for me to watch. And it did help some guys get to the NFL, like Greg Ward, who was playing very important snaps for the last month with the Eagles. Longwell again. That had some hang time. 6-0. The Alliance as in the Football League.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Packers.
I can't wait to watch one of the players at the draft, like, jump off the boat or something. You know, like, just think of the marketing opportunity to get your name out there or something. You can make a lot happen with a little bit of water. And someone's going to do it. I saw the suggestion that Joe Burrow should come out on a jet ski. I think that's a great idea. 1st and 10. Around to Howry. Can he get the corner here? No, but 8 yards is plenty. Players are saying that facilities are better and the league feels more legitimate. Well, that's good. Hopefully they get paid.
2nd and 1.
That kind of helps too.
Ball at the Vikings 29-yard line.
2nd down and 2. Michael Bennett
Michael
for
Bennett,
1.
the ball carrier. Grady Jackson with the tackle.
I just can't believe that Vince wanted to try the XFL again.
3rd and 1. Ball at the
No,
Vikings, 30
this is
yard
not
line.
good.
Hyena Black 58. Hyena Black 58.
3rd and 1. Oh, man. Got stuck on my block there. I kind of want to go for it here.
Coming, baby. We coming. Let's
I know I'm like at my own 30.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Let's see if I can do a QB sneak with Dante. Where would you have QB sneak in this game? I don't know. I might have to just run this.
Oh, come
4th
on,
and 1.
Bennett. You got
Yeah, Kalispell must have just posted. I set that to go live on a schedule. 4th and 1. The aggressive decision pays off. Michael Bennett.
First and 10.
Is it empty, really?
33 yard line.
Yep, I heard about Eli here. That was relayed through the stream chat. Bennett. That's better.
Gain of 8 yards.
Probably running it a little too much for this team, though.
I can draw. I can draw.
2nd and 2.
Moss is in the slot.
Ball at the Vikings 41 yard line.
Gun. Motion. Motion.
2nd down and short. Rolling out. Culpepper. Not even close.
Pass is incomplete.
Is it not like throws out of the pocket in this game, even if you set your feet? 2 for 7 with Dante.
With the coverage.
Let's finish this
3rd
series
and
off
2.
strong, team.
Ball at the Vikings 41 yard line.
Down. Motion. Motion. Blue 13. Blue 13. Check him. Check him.
Back to pass. And Moss with the catch.
Down Vikings.
Thought that was our best play for man coverage. Best route. I'm throwing it too hard. Timeout. How do I throw it softer? How does that work? Am I like pressing the button too hard? Do I need to just tap it?
46
I
yards.
didn't think about that. Uh-oh, we're going deep, and it's Marcus Robinson now. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe I was just drilling the ball too hard. There we go, Culpepper. 27-yarder. That throw felt good. Thank you, DeMarcus. You've been a lot of help.
Ball at the 19.
1st and 10. To the end zone, and it's tipped.
The pass is
Thought I had
incomplete.
Moss there.
Darren Sharper with the deflection. Second and 10.
Bucks rebuild tomorrow.
19.
What's going on?
Throwing left. Throwing left.
Over the middle, caught by Jermaine Wiggins, and he's down to the 1. There we go. Let's punch this in.
First and goal. Ball at the 1.
All right, Michael Bennett. He runs it up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. There we go. Was that Mo Williams leading him, by the way? Mo Williams at fullback? I kind of wish I was running it with Mo Williams there, but I didn't see like a quick sub option. Actually, there is one because I was messing with that on defense. And I finally have a lead in NFL 2K5. Throw an end zone fade. They're so satisfying. I might throw it up to Randy.
Number 8 kicking off for the
I'm really worried about what happens with the Vikings in free agency because they have to create some room, first off. And so they're definitely going to lose some players, I think, Everson's possible, unless he's willing to take a pay cut. But I think Rhodes is gone. I think that... I don't know what they're going to do with Dalvin either. That's the tough one, because if you sign Dalvin long-term, that does hurt, like, maybe going after a guard or something in free agency. Favre hands this one inside. He was 33. Henderson, okay.
with the tackle. 2nd and 8. Ball at the Packers' 36-yard line.
7-6 Vikings. Uh-oh, Favre, and it's nearly caught. That was a close one.
Corey Chavis with the deflection.
Like, the coverage is so tight, I really do not know what's going to happen until it happens.
3rd down.
Oh, especially to Moss. Got to make something happen with him. That's part of why I picked this team. 3rd down. Green Bay trying to pick up 8. And here goes Favre for Driver again, who's made all their big plays in the passing game. Five for 12. Completion percentages can be really low in this game.
1st and 10.
I feel all right about Kirk. I mean, he's going to struggle if they can't get a really good offensive line for him. The problem is if you don't want to keep Cousins, like, you got to have a plan B, and it's just tough to find quarterbacks that are even as good as him, especially if you're not picking toward the top of the draft to get the more premier prospects. So you kind of have to make it work. Maybe I'll go more man-to-man on 3rd down, but zone's getting a lot done for me. I just think I'm getting exposed in the seams. Oh, inside, and Amon Green fighting ahead for 8. Well, it's man-to-man here if they decide to throw it. I'm going to watch the outside here. It's a run to the right, and Green is brought down. Well played.
Corey Chavis with the tackle.
I love some of the post-play interactions, too. They're very smooth. Field goal, okay.
Ryan Longwell to make the
I guess I should be alerted of the fake, potentially. It's a good kick. Ugh. I could never be an NFL coach. I have so lack of credentials, lack of everything for that. Not qualified is what I'm looking for.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Packers.
All right, we're losing now, 9-7. But we got the touchdown. And a decent little kick return here gets us the ball at our 27-yard line. Moeldy Moore. I knew it wasn't C.J. Ham. Not feeling these plays right here. Got time to work with.
1st and 10, Minnesota.
1st and 10 as we toss it out, and Bennett has nowhere to go. Kabir Baja Biamila. He was really good. I remember him and Gilbert Brown, their big run stuffer in the middle.
2nd and 12. Ball at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Yeah, why not ISO Moss over there? Here's Culpepper finding Moss downfield. I feel so much better now that I'm not just bullet passing everything like I do in Madden. Like, the soft passes are just right. I don't really follow boxing or UFC, no.
First and 10. Ball at the Vikings' 47-yard line.
It's a reverse, and not a very good one.
Number 81, the ball carrier. Grady
You don't see those anymore because they're inefficient and almost never worked. And you're better off doing a jet pass that can be incomplete if it doesn't work. Less likely to lose yards because you're not getting the football 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, that was a flea flicker, and they took it away from me.
Okay, what's the plan?
Gilbert Brown does a podcast now. Interesting. I don't think Rhodes should have made the Pro Bowl. I think there are a lot of other corners that could have gotten the invite. That's close, but caught by Howry, and the drive continues. Another player I think should have made the Pro Bowl is Aaron Jones. When Kamara got added, I thought Jones should have been added.
Don't even think about running the ball on us.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
I like the route combos in this playbook quite a bit. Here's Culpepper. What a throw to Burleson! This is a lot more fun. What is the next old game you're going to play next? I'm going to let all of you make that call. Man, the zip on that throw, I love it.
First and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Number 81, pass complete. Number 31 with the tackle.
All right, we're eating up some time here in the process.
14-yard line.
Knocked down in the face of Culpepper.
Pass is incomplete
Trying to get to
with
Moss.
the deflection.
Ahmad Carroll. No, I was thinking that Ahmad Carroll was the returner for the Packers, but it was Allen Rossum. I don't even know if it was this year, but Rossum ended up going to the Falcons.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
It's not important. Just remember that. Touchdown! Howry! There we go. There we go, Dante. Can we get Dante's celebration out here? That was a close call, though. I don't really remember Keenan Howry on the team, though.
Number 12, holding.
Dante was the real quarterback package, wasn't he, Kane? Yeah, he was really good. 2004 was pretty special with him. 2001.
Kicking off for the Vikings.
Unfortunately, the injuries. I remember Antonio Chapman. So we left Favre a little bit of time here.
First and
Where will Rivers play next year? Man. You know what would be a great story? This is only if the Panthers... Well, I can't see them doing this because... First of all, I think they should keep Cam. But if they don't, they're going to have a rookie and a veteran. Do they say that Kyle Allen's a good enough veteran because of all the experience he got? Or does Phillip Rivers, who played his college ball at NC State, finish where it all began? Although Raleigh is a little bit away, a couple hours from Charlotte. Close enough, though.
Timeout called.
The 49ers play closer to San Jose than San Francisco.
Ball at the Packers' 39-yard line.
They're not going to try doing much here, it looks like. But they're passing. Favre. Oh! Make the tackle! This is such typical Vikings stuff right here.
First down, Pack. Timeout called.
Keep your eyes on the pass.
First and
Keep
10.
your eyes on the pass.
Ball at the 24.
So Green Bay may add another 3. And Favre completes it. That's another first down, and they use a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now they bring out the field goal team. So it should have been nothing, but they're going to probably get something. Yeah, I saw he moved to Florida, so I guess Jacksonville, if they get rid of Foles, Miami, Tampa? That's interesting. I didn't think of that. Am I a top 10 offense in the Broncos season? I was for a while, but it's been dipping. So, at the moment, no. Where's Tom Brady from? He's not going to the Lions, dude. Motor City.
That's the end of the second.
Go wild. Tom Brady's coming to Detroit. Reuniting with Matt Patricia. It's Patriots Part 2.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Packers.
Did Brady actually grow up in Michigan, though? I know he went to college there. Need a block. That was horrible.
Return of 15.
Brady's from Cali? Is he really? San Mateo, California. Well then. Michigan's a ways from there.
First and 10, Minnesota.
Finish him off.
Yeah, I do feel that Brady's going to stay in New England. I just can't see another reality. Michael Bennett. Not a ton here.
Michael Bennett, the ball carrier. Number
Started out
50,
running quite a
first
bit,
tackle.
but suddenly I got that tip on the passing, and I've been able to have a little more success with that.
Second and 8.
Stafford to New England, Rivers to Oakland, Brady to somewhere warm. Uh-oh. Had to get rid of it.
Incomplete.
I'm 10 of 18 for a $153. Pretty happy with that stat line. But is it even official the Raiders are going to be in Vegas this year? Because weren't there delays on their stadium? I thought I read an article on that just like the other day. Culpepper up top for Moss, and he's leveled in midair. Could not bring it down.
Intended receiver. Mike McKenzie with the coverage. Darren Bennett in punt formation. Number 83.
I've been trying to
making the
work
return.
that seam to Moss. I'll have to try a different play. Green Bay has it now with a chance to go take the lead. A really good game here. It's been fun. I don't know what Breeze is going to do. I think he'll probably come back. He was playing well last year, and I know that a first-round exit is probably not something he wants to end his career on. But I think because, you know, if Breeze stays, then that probably opens the door for Teddy to go somewhere else as a potential, you know, bridge quarterback or a starter while a rookie sits. He very well could be that sought-after veteran this offseason.
Ball at the 39.
Well, there are probably going to be a couple because I think Dalton's going to be available. Obviously, Rivers probably.
Pass is incomplete.
Maybe Brady. So I don't know. Maybe it's not so
Was the
simple.
intended receiver. Brian Williams with the coverage.
Or maybe he wants to back up Kirk Cousins. 2nd down and 10. Favre back to pass. Uh-oh!
Pass is incomplete.
There's no flag coming out.
Was the intended receiver. Antoine Winfield with the coverage. Third down.
Does it sting? Can you feel it?
Down! Loose.
Favre has it
The
tipped.
pass is incomplete.
They just can't get anything going in the air against us.
Number 11 in punt formation. Number 82.
Brady going to Miami to back up Fitzmagic. Let's go. I think I want to return this. Keenan Howry. Oh, I need some blocks, though.
Return of 5 on the play.
This has been a fun time, everybody. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate all of your support, and it's just been fun to get around to a game that I've owned for a while, but I just haven't found the time to play. I'm glad that this was chosen here. It's fun. Cut back. Michael Bennett.
Gain of 4 yards on the play.
I think Dalton to the Bears makes sense, but I also think Mariota to the Bears makes sense. From a schematic standpoint, you know, if they want their quarterback to be on the move a lot of, you know, just plays where they need a simple read, quick throw. I think Mariota can succeed in that kind of an offense. Maybe he needs a new change of scenery.
First down, Vikings.
Much like Tannehill did to have success in Tennessee.
First and 10.
Mariota, the backup Russ in Seattle.
5 yards on.
I could totally see that, but I'd be surprised if he didn't get a better opportunity to play than that. But,
Number 56.
I mean, if he has to be a true backup, that'd be a really cool spot for him to end up.
Second and 8.
Yeah, I love how smooth this game is. The tackling and everything, just... It never feels awkward. Culpepper! No! Not this time.
Pass is incomplete. Darren Sharper with the deflection.
11 for 21 with Dante.
We almost got him, baby. So
Third
step
and
it
8.
up.
Ball at the Vikings 37-yard line.
Here's wide open, and it's Randy Moss on the reception.
Vikings.
1st down, Vikings. So throwing isn't impossible in this game. It's just the Dolphins were that bad.
First and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
See, on so many of these plays, Moss goes into the slot, and I don't really want that. I guess I'm calling a draw here with Dante. Works for me. Yeah, the crowd is more into it, too. The crowd in Madden is so just kind of just there for show. That and, like, the celebrations after plays in Madden are kind of generic, and
Ball at the 40.
I wish they did more for, like, you know, walk-off wins and everything. Like, a preseason win looks exactly like an NFC Championship win afterwards. The Super Bowl obviously has its own little thing. Caught by Moss.
First down.
And we're down to the 21-yard line.
First and 10. Ball
All
at
right.
21.
Out of the eye. Play fake. Randy. Oh, no. I got too greedy on that throw. It's picked.
Interception, Packers.
Oh, man. Should have taken the sack. It was 1st down. Am I considering making this a series? I don't know. I think that it would be fun to check out for sure. I could see me doing something on here. Maybe a stream series. I think I like this format for it with games I'm not as familiar with. Because, like, I can't imagine what my gameplay would be like if I didn't get a couple tips from the comments. Come on.
Pass is incomplete.
Come on.
Roy Chavis with the deflection. Third down.
You just stay where you are.
Flag, strong trip. Flag, strong trip. Set.
3rd and 10 for Favre. Oh. He slid.
The ball carrier.
Favre slid. He should have gone for the juke.
Number 11 in punt formation.
You'd have to adjust the sliders. Yeah, maybe at some point I would have to. I think that most of it's solid out of the box. I'd have to see what like Operation Sports came up with 25 or 15 years ago. It hasn't been quite that long.
A return of
They're adding relocation to the show. I didn't see the trailer or anything. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet on MLB. But the release is slowly approaching now. We're 2 months out, not even. Comes out, I think, March 16th or 18th or something-teenth. Full minors, too?
Second and
Like,
8.
rosters out of the box?
Vikings 47-yard line.
OSFM isn't necessary? I haven't tried the helmet cam, no. Let me get my feet wet with this game. Wide open! Marcus Robinson! That should have been 6, though. Big first down for Minnesota. How he gets so open. Yeah, Thomas, I am going to watch Zion tonight. 8:30 ESPN. I've already looked it up. The Twin Series is complete. I just got to do a wrap-up episode is all.
1st and 10. Ball at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10. Culpepper takes off and is hit after 5.
The ball carrier. Mike McKenzie with the
Was it really the double move? Can I go back and somehow see that, or am I too far? I'd have to see where the fades are, because I'd love to throw a fade to Moss right now. That's okay. I plan on scoring again.
2nd and 4. Ball at the 5.
Can I motion Randy closer to the sideline? I'm not even able to motion him. Culpepper. Ah. Probably could have tried going for the goal line there. Quick out and up.
Okay, fella, we went over this all
Might
week
get
in
something I
practice.
like
We're gonna
here.
get it this time. Now we're gonna go just like it is.
Quick out and up.
No prisoners.
3rd and 3.
Take no prisoners.
Ball
Thank you for the
at the
super
5-yard line.
chat, that guy Carey. But I like Fromm on the Vikings. You know, I haven't really watched Jake Fromm much before, but I think drafting a quarterback early on would be responsible. That's how I'd put it. Up top, Randy Moss. Yes! See, chat? You're helping me out. Touchdown, Vikings. Oh, that's so cool. Six for 81 and a touchdown for Randy Moss. I miss the days of Culpepper to Moss. I didn't realize watching that as a kid, like, how special it was at the time until I was watching, like, Gus Farrat throw it to Bernard Berrien. Fumble! Vikings take it. A Minneapolis meltdown for Green Bay as we take over. Toss left, and that play didn't work this time either.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So running is definitely difficult. I haven't quite figured that out, but I'd rather be better at passing right now anyway.
Second and 13. Ball at the 30.
Let's try this one more time. To begin the fourth quarter, Bennett flips it back. Culpepper to the end zone, and it's incomplete for
Pass
Moss.
is incomplete. Randy Moss was the intended receiver. Mike McKenzie with the coverage.
I like this.
Third and 13.
I don't know about the dig on this. Just go vert, Randy. Third down and 14. Up top again for Moss. And it's tipped and picked off inside the 1 by Mike McKenzie.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking.
3 interceptions on the day for Culpepper. That was a good play. That's okay. I'm up 2 scores. Wanted to give a chance to Randy. We'll see if we get the safety here. Madden, I think, does have a flea flicker in I form. That or I'm thinking of NCAA. NCAA does have that in I form. Come on, Green. Safety! It's all good.
Number 11 kicking off for the Packers.
23-12. Here's Moeldy Moore. He jumped to get it. I love that. Not the best spin move you'll ever see. I think for the first round right now, as things are, I'd just like to see an offensive lineman again. I want to see them go after a guard. If they have a chance in free agency, that'd be great. If that's the case, then probably a first-round corner. Yeah, Green Bay started drafting corners like crazy after the Vikings got Moss. Culpepper. Oh, Kelly Campbell, and he's still going. Inside the 20, and brought down at the 11-yard line. I remember Kelly Campbell. He was a big play receiver. Love it. 56 yards to Campbell.
First and 10.
306 yards passing for Culpepper. And here's Bennett. Oh, man. So many tackles for a loss. I ran better with the Dolphins, oddly enough. But I think I've called too many outside runs here. Oh, yeah, Paul Allen would have loved that play.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Second down. Whoa, what happened there? What's your icon? X? Take it. Bennett. Oh, why didn't you block? Why didn't you block him? I could have figured it out the rest of the way. I just needed one block. This is lob fade, the play is called. So there's only one thing to do. Third and 10. I don't like it. Burleson, a few yards. That's okay. We just take the points sometimes. Green Bay's already down a couple scores. Wait a minute. Oh, they faked it, and Gus Farrat throws incomplete. Oh, man, why couldn't those routes have been better? All right, the I formation for Green Bay, and they have not thrown the ball well unless it was to Donald Driver.
Second and 10. Ball at the Packers.
We're playing aggressive here. 5 minutes to go in the game. Toss right. Amon Green. And
6 yards on
maybe a little too aggressive there on the call. Let me switch it up. This is probably too soft now, but I'll take it over the aggressive blitz. That's a catch. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
First down, Packers.
But yeah, I guess next week I have to know what you want to see.
1st and 10.
A different game.
Ball at the Packers' 23 yards.
I gotta get Moss to 100 though. Favre. Wow.
The pass is incomplete. Eric Kelly with the
I can
deflection.
shift the line in that direction with the right stick.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Packers' 23 yards.
Sure enough, there's just no text on screen. Favre.
Pass is incomplete. William Henderson was the intended receiver. Number 93 with the coverage.
Prevent defense.
Does it sting? Can you
Let's see how soft this really gets. 3rd and 10. And Favre completes again to Donald Driver.
First down, Packers.
I'm guessing there are a few slider changes you have to make to help out the CPU passing just a little bit.
1st and 10.
But I don't think you'd have to do like extreme changes to the settings. Favre short.
Donald Driver, pass complete. Number 56 with the tackle.
Ooh.
Pass is incomplete. Donald Driver.
I wish you could port this to Xbox One.
Brian Williams with the
Now, I
coverage.
saw the rumors last week that on the PlayStation 5, there's going to be like some super backwards compatibility. And because like these games aren't digitized, I wonder if that means like you can actually put like a PS2 game inside of the PS5. Nothing's confirmed yet in terms of how backwards compatibility is going to work. I think it's confirmed that PS4 games will work, and I think that's a must. But what about anything before? Deep shot, and oh, kind of Raheem Moored that one. And there's an injury to Antonio Chapman. He's getting carted off. The new Xbox will be able to play all Xbox games. Wow. So I could buy an Xbox Series X, is that what they're calling it? And get NFL Fever on the original Xbox with Peyton Manning on the cover? How much do I think the PS5 will be? I'm thinking 500. I just don't know if they can sell it. I don't know what the margins would be if they sold it for 4. They did it with the PS4.
2nd and 16.
And I don't think that they've ever done like a 50, you know, like a 450. Culpepper outside and overthrown for Burleson.
Number 81 was the intended receiver. Number 50 with the coverage.
keep him out of the zone? Come on.
Want to know what could be a really cool, like, unintended consequence of the improved backwards compatibility? Like, Nintendo has been dragging their feet for years when it comes to, like, the N64 back catalog. Some of those games have been remastered, but they could do a lot more. Intercepted. Try to go for Moss. But maybe that would get them to, like, Virtual Console, some GameCube stuff, and N64. Because Nintendo has always, I think, been better at backwards compatibility. But that was, like, way back when. I think they were pretty good at that stuff. Actually, not really. Because they always had, like, cartridges. They didn't have discs until the Wii U. Or the Wii. But they got the Virtual Console going, but they kind of gave it half effort. GameCube on the Wii. You could put GameCube games in that thing? Really? I don't remember that. 4th and 5 for Favre, and they have to go for it. And Favre is off the mark. I expected this to be a little bit tougher, actually, for defense. 14 for 33. And what was he when he wasn't targeting driver? All-Pro 2K8. I love All-Pro.
Number 50 with the tackle.
I did that All-Star game a while ago, last year, or 2018.
Ball at the 40-yard line.
Culpepper hands it. Here goes Michael Bennett. And that was fun for a minute. Well, I watched the Pro Bowl. Well, the Vikings are like half the NFC team, so I pretty much have to. They have 8 Pro Bowlers now.
3rd and 4. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Kyle Rudolph won a truck one year at the Pro Bowl. 3rd and 4. Where's this one going? Culpepper overthrown.
The pass is incomplete. Number 82 was the intended receiver. Number 27 with
Let's
the
go
coverage.
for it. I don't want flea flicker, actually.
4th and 4.
That works.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
Oh, I wanted to go deep to Moss. That's okay.
Jackson with the sack.
I'm liking the game a lot. I would just have to probably make a couple adjustments for the CPU, but the gameplay is fun. Holds up well for 15 years old. Does a lot of things really well. Man, but the CPU just,
Pass is incomplete.
they struggle to throw the football.
Bubba Franks was the
I
intended
didn't mind the
receiver.
vision cone in Madden
Chris
at all.
Claiborne with the coverage.
I think it was a cool concept.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Packers' 33-yard line.
Favre up top, and another play by the Vikings secondary.
Javon Walker was the intended receiver. Antoine Winfield with the coverage.
Step it up, D! Step it up! You stay! Down!
Here's Favre over the middle again, and
First down,
caught.
Pack- Timeout ball.
Timeout Packers.
Pass it going over
1st
the top!
and 10.
What difficulty?
Ball at the
I'm playing on
38-yard
All
line.
Pro. What brought on playing this game? Well, I have a lot of retro football games, and I wanted to just play them and see what they had to offer. So I decided last week I wanted to start streaming one of these games each week and just see what happens. Like maybe it turns into some sort of retro rebuild or some sort of series or even just a fun stream
2nd and 10.
at the worst.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
I got a ton of these older sports games, older football games that I either haven't played before or haven't played in a while.
Pass is
So,
incomplete.
Head Coach 09 only played a little bit. All Pro 2K8, moderate experience in this game, but it's been a while. Madden 06, yeah, played it many years ago. 05, NCAA 08, never played it. A lot of people wanted me to get 06. Is 06 better than 08 in any way, or what? Because when I asked about what old games I should pick up, so many of you said 06. I looked for it, they did not have it.
55-yard attempt.
Arena Football, played this game a ton. Quarterback Club 2002, didn't even know it was on PlayStation 2. So, gotta figure out what's happening next week. Yeah, I played NCAA 2K, or no. College football from EA. I liked whatever theirs is called. NCAA basketball.
They're going
1st and 10, Minnesota.
What about 09? 08 was the best I could do. Didn't have 09. I think the only other option was like 2003. Whatever had like Joey Harrington on the cover.
2nd and 6. Ball at the Vikings' 50-yard line.
Guess what we got here? Naked bootleg. Oh, throw it away. You can't even throw it away on a quarterback bootleg like that?
3rd and 18. Ball at the Vikings, 37
Yeah, I could check out what's on Amazon. I know a lot of the listings on there were just high for the games I was trying to look at. Like, there was the other arena football game, Road to Glory. A little bit harder to find. I wanted to get it. I never played that game.
Push out of bounds.
Thoughts on Kirk Cousins this year? Overall, he was solid. It's just in games where the offensive line was not playing well, he was not... He kind of gets how I get in Madden when I don't trust my protection and I stop, you know, making decent reads and miss a lot of open receivers. But also, like, there's the other side of that. Like, the offensive line being bad means, you know, you're going to get hit and sacks more often. Like, he does need to make more happen, but that's kind of the whole point. Like, the offensive line isn't good, so all that stuff is tougher than normal. Still possible, depending on the play. But overall, Cousins was solid, and if they put a better offensive line in front of him, they might still be playing games.
First down.
I think it's a very different game against San Francisco if they didn't get to wear out the defense in the second half. It was 14-10 at the break, but the offense just couldn't get going, so the defense was on the field all the time.
The pass is incomplete.
You ain't getting
Antoine
nothing,
Winfield with the deflection.
Pass, pass. What's the pass? They're gonna pass. They're gonna pass. Down. Set.
Favre outside, and it's deflected.
Pass is incomplete.
Antoine Winfield.
All day, yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh, driver, does it sting? Can you feel it?
Where's the skull chant? 3rd and 10 for Favre. To the outside with this one, complete. 84. That Javon Walker?
Face mask, number 22, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Breakout player of the year? Ryan Tannehill.
First and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Lead. Go.
How about DJ Chark? Chark was really good this year. Deep shot from Favre and caught! Touchdown, Packers! Wow. And that'll cut it to a one-score game. They finally got into the end zone.
Stop the deuce, baby.
Oh, they're going for 2. I shouldn't have called this play. But they'll probably not throw it to a tight end. Maybe? Let's just sack Favre. Or they toss it to Green, and he's down. How many timeouts do they still have? None. Okay. So I just have to recover the onside kick. Longwell to give the Packers a shot. And it is Packer football! Come on!
First and 10, Green Bay.
A little nervous here. Favre has to bring the Packers 59 yards to the end zone. 36 seconds to go. No timeouts. Favre knocked away. 32 seconds left.
Chris Claiborne with the deflection.
What are you gonna do?
Second
There's
and
no
10.
time left.
Ball at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Got Chris Hovan. He's doubled. And Favre completes it, and the clock is going to run.
Pass complete.
4 catches for Bubba Franks and 8 for Donald Driver. And here's Favre again, taking his shot, and this is incomplete. How do we drop that?
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it. I'm bringing it, yeah.
You might as well give us the ball now, Lo. You know you ain't gonna make it on 4th down.
4th and 6, we can seal the game right here. Brett Favre, here in NFL 2K5, A deep shot and intercepted. Let's go. Let's run this out. And the Vikings are going to win. And Favre can't believe it. Brian Williams on the interception. One more to Randy.
They're going air. They're going air. I see pass. Empty.
Culpepper heaves it deep, and it's incomplete.
All right, man. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
23-18. How about that? That was pretty fun. Yeah, it was going to be a fitting Favre ending no matter what happened there. Classic Favre. That was pretty fun. 18 for 35 with Dante. And after a while, I just started throwing deep, so I could have probably done even better. Didn't run the ball well at all. Randy, couldn't quite get to 100 yards with him. I had more with Marcus Robinson. I had the 56-yarder to Kelly Campbell. That was pretty fun. Oh, want to go to the crib? How do I buy stuff for my crib? Like my fireplace? I don't even know what that is. Look at the city we're looking at here. Where is this? Can I go upstairs? Crib items. I don't want to buy flooring. I want to buy cool stuff. I can buy a player poster. I think this chair was in The Sims 1. A Champ Bailey bobblehead. A Dante Hall bobblehead. I want the Dante Hall bobblehead. Alright, now, do I get to choose where it goes? Or is it now a scavenger hunt to figure out where they put it? There it is. They have a bobblehead for every team, I think. I got Dante Hall. That's pretty neat. You never see stuff like this in sports games now. Do I gotta try some first-person football? I guess I can't give 2K5 a shot without that. I'm not going to do a long game, though. It's already been a long stream, and I've got to eat. So I'm just going to do, like, a quick 1-minute quarter game. Can I do it from here? Can I be a random team? Press. I'm going to be the Jets. Do I have to go to a different, or is it under game modes? That's right. First person football. Okay, random team. The Saints. It's a 1-minute quarter game. Just giving it a shot. At the Louisiana Superdome. Is this game backwards compatible on Xbox 360? I don't remember how backwards compatibility on 360 works. Because I'm doing PS3. This is a PS2 copy. I'm even first person right now. I'm not getting picked off by Champ. I'm going to run it every play.
I choose tails.
They're even showing me the coin. Imagine this.
It's heads.
NFL 2K20 PSVR enabled first person mode. Oh man. I would actually get a good workout from that probably. I need one of those stands you can like run in, but run in place.
Kicking off for the Broncos. It's time for Saints.
Then give me like a week. All right, first person football, everybody. Here it comes. Got it. And I think I want to go this way.
Return of 15 on the play.
The Broncos franchise is on all Madden sliders.
Charlie, gun, trip
Mat
left.
10. Operation Sports Forums.
3 gap, on red, ready? Break.
We came
First
here to
and
win.
10.
Yeah, some of the VR games are giving me some motion sickness even. Deuce McAllister. Jeez.
Deuce McAllister, the ball carrier. Kelly
Now the
Herndon.
true test here is going to be throwing. Like, how do I throw in first person?
Northwest, 22, on blue, ready? Break.
Second and 5. Ball at the Saints 20-yard line.
I gotta, wait, do I have to use the right stick to look?
Number 90 with the sack.
It's the Kirk Cousins simulator.
Tango, gun, trip left. Southwest, 21, 90, on 2, ready? Break. They're going air,
Third and 14. Ball at the Saints 11-yard line.
Liz.
If I play as Drew Brees, is it harder to see over my offensive line? Uh-oh. Stepping up, and I'm throwing that thing. And we transfer helmets.
That's the end of the first.
That was kind of cool. I'm going for it.
Zulu, strong, I twins. Dot, 1 gap, on gray, ready? Break. Shut him down.
Fourth
All
and
right,
1.
got Deuce McAllister here. We basically are just trying to get some points. And, oh, wow. It's tough. Now I got to play
Try to slim down
defense.
This one, Plumber. I'm coming, Jake.
Single back.
I'll play deep safety.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Couldn't even see what was going on there.
Second and
Hey,
8.
Bagels, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the content. What did I think about Pittsburgh this year? You know, I thought they were going to be a playoff team for much of the year, but down the stretch, Tennessee was so hot, there wasn't really much of a competition. I guess there was a little down the stretch, but, you know, given the quarterback situation, it's hard to be disappointed in the outcome this year, but they returned to playing elite defense, and that's what Pittsburgh's known for. So it's not a, you know, given the circumstances of the season, I think you got to be pretty happy with the output.
Mike Anderson, timeout ball.
Yeah, first person's very difficult. I'm surprised I completed the pass.
Second and 8. Ball at the 10-yard line.
But now I gotta cover in the end zone. And I didn't do a very good job.
Pass is incomplete. Ashley Lally was the intended receiver. Ashley Ambrose.
Maybe I should play one of these zones. Whoops. The game slows down a bit. And Plummer to the end zone. It's a touchdown. So here's how it looked normally. Not bad. I don't want to watch him celebrate.
Jason Elam to attempt the extra point. Number 13, holding.
It's cool, though, to see you try to block the field goal.
Jason Elam kicking off for the Broncos.
"11 seconds to make something happen now." Yeah, it's hard to get a good feel for your player. I think it's kind of interesting for quarterback, but doesn't work that well for anything else.
Scramble. Gun, trip left. Gray, 26. 1. On Brown, on Brown. Ready? Hurry.
Pass it going over the top. Trip, open, trip.
Down. Set. Black, 25.
I need time. I don't get it.
That's the end of the second quarter. John Carney kicking off for the Saints.
I gotta try getting myself one drive here in the second half. We're playing 1-minute quarters. I'm gonna go make the tackle. This feels more like backbreaker right now. That's what it reminds me of. But obviously, it's first person.
Watch the counter.
First and
Watch the
10,
counter.
Denver.
Let me just do some blitzing here.
Luther. Go back.
There we go.
Garrison Hurst, the ball carrier. Number 97 with the tackle.
Check air. Check
Second
air.
and 9. Ball at the
Leopard,
Broncos'
leopard,
20-yard
leopard.
line.
Single back.
Now I'm in the trenches.
Green, 22. Green, 22.
I have no idea what the coverage is doing behind me as Plummer's throwing across the middle. And we're watching Rod Smith go down the field now.
First down, Broncos. First and 10. Ball at the 31.
I back. Blue 19. Blue 19.
I could totally see like the first person like edge rusher being really fun for like a career mode. That'd be neat. Offense is a little awkward, but I think, you know, playing around the line of scrimmage is pretty neat for offense or defense.
Yo, you
Second
got more
and
of the
7.
same thing coming and you try
Ball
and
at
run
the
it here.
28-yard line.
Double wing. Double wing. Down. Left.
Here's the give. The tackle. I better use my timeouts.
Let's go
Third down.
defense. Let's make a stand. Down.
It's another give and a tackle, so I should get one more drive. But they're in scoring range thanks to that Rod Smith catch.
You know, if I
Jason
block it,
Elam
I'm running
to
it
make the
back, baby.
44-yard attempt. Number 13, holding.
Let's see if I can block this. Not quite.
Jason Elam kicking off for the Broncos.
I thought I was going to take a knee there automatically.
A return of 9 yards on the play.
Wishbone. H flex spread.
H slot reverse pass.
West. 45.
This is going to be a mess.
22.
I'm not sure I could
On
run
one,
this
on
from the
one.
normal field.
Ready, break.
First and 10, New Orleans.
Watch the pass.
But this could be cool. Uh-oh, we hand it off. And going downfield. Caught, I think.
First down, Saints.
Why isn't that playing Madden? I can't believe that worked. So here's the handoff. Oh man, that's so cool. That was a
Dragon.
sweet play.
H flex spread. Red. 61. 30. On black. On black. Ready? Hurry.
Watch the
First
pass,
and
defense.
10.
Watch the pass.
Ball at the Saints. 20-yard line.
Was that picked?
The pass is incomplete. John Lynch with the deflection.
Echo, trips. East, 20, 41. On three, ready, break. They're going there.
Second and 10. Ball at the Saints.
Trying to get a big play. Uh-oh, had to get rid of it. And intercepted. But a penalty.
5-yard penalty.
Defensive
Back,
holding.
first down.
So we're not done.
Right,
Can't believe this game
25,
15 years ago had
14,
defensive
on
holding.
right, ready, break.
First and 10. Ball at the Saints. 35-yard line.
Oh, come on. I am playing first-person quarterback. You got to help me out here making plays.
84 was the
Piranha,
intended receiver.
trips.
Number 43
Go,
with the cover.
25, 14. On three, ready, break.
A different quarterback after Rhett Sheffield. Yeah, it ain't working right now, and the overall's dropping fast. That's a catch. I'm passing better in first person here than I did when I was playing with the Dolphins.
Fire, trips. South, 0, 10.
How
on
much
two,
time
on
is
two,
left?
Ready, break. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Can't be much. 10 seconds. I have no timeouts. Scrambling? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't hit the right button for scramble. Oh, you can have some favorites set in here. That's pretty neat.
Southeast, 25, 14. On red, ready, break.
Yep, the stream's going to be wrapping up here soon, but I appreciate all of you coming to hang out tonight. It was a fun stream, getting to play a game that I really don't have any experience with. I've seen it on YouTube, but I never played this one myself. Until today. I got one last play for you.
North, 0, 10.
Angelical
on blue,
salutation.
on blue,
Here we
ready,
go.
break.
Time to make a stand. Let's make a stand.
Need time. As Brooks steps up, we're going for it all. No, incomplete.
That's the end of regulation.
That was pretty interesting. But that's going to do it for this one, everybody. I appreciate your time tonight and helping me out here with a game that I just, like I said, didn't know that well. It was definitely worthwhile to check this out, and maybe at some point I'd like to do something with 2K5, because it's certainly a good game, and I think that it still holds up pretty well in a lot of areas. But thank you all. I have Kalispell Dynasty up, and the Broncos franchise will be posted tomorrow on the channel. And next week, I don't know yet, but I'm kind of thinking Madden 06 on the PS2. I think that'd be fun to stream next week. But that's going to do it for today, everybody. Please leave a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day.